families. My name is Miss Enza and I, alongside Mrs Glover, will be the class teacher for 4LE. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about English in Year 4 and also topic. Our topic this half term is burps, bottoms and bile. In English, our writing will tie in with our topic and we are currently looking at all of the grammatical features linked to persuasive writing, as the children will be writing the persuasive text about brushing their teeth. Ways that you could support with this at home: if your child would like something as a treat, get them to practice persuading you using lots of emotive language, thinking about how they can change how you feel by what they say. Maybe they will plead, make you feel guilty, promise to help out at home, things like that. Any conversation will help the children with their confidence when they come to write. We will also be writing a non-fiction text about the digestive system, so the more knowledge that they have on this, the better. Ways to support at home: the children could carry out their own research, finding out as much information as they can about the functions of the parts of the body that support digestion. For our geography lessons, we will be looking at locations within a wider context, so not just looking at villages, towns and cities, but countries and continents as well. From the work that we have done in music, the children have been really engaged in finding out where certain music originates from, and this will be explored further. Ways that you could support at home: have a look at a map of the world together, talk about the countries within each of the continents. Thank you so much. We are looking forward to a great half term.
This half term in maths, Year 4, are going to be looking at place value, and previously in Year 3 the children looked at numbers to and above 100s, and now we're moving them up to thousands. The children will be fine with this because we're using the same resources we use all throughout the school in our base 10 and our Numicon as we count numbers up into the thousands. One way we do this is like a grid such like this, and we will give the children counters or objects, or they'll be able to draw themselves how many are in each number. So we know that we have 2,000s, 600s, no 10s, and 2 1s. So the really simple way we can do it is just writing the number under each one until we find the final amount. One thing we're trying to make our children aware of, if there is no counters in an area, we still need to put the number there, whether it be a 0, to make the whole number, so that we are not finding 262 when it's 2,602. As well as finding numbers such as this, we are learning to flexibly partition our numbers and to partition them in different ways. To use this, we usually use a part-whole model. So our number, we can see, is 2,602. We can partition this in an easy way of thousands, 2,000, hundreds, 600, tens there is none, and ones there is 2. So again, we've partitioned it into the thousands, 2,000, 600, and 2. We can also partition numbers in different ways. So if I have another number and my number is going to be 602, I know that I can do it into the 600 and into the 2, but I also know that half of 600 is 300, and I know that half of 2 is 1. So I can split it into 301 and 301. Again, as we're partitioning it into different ways, we will be using the resources with us, so the children can do this simply until they're able to draw it themselves on their workbooks, or just do it in their heads. Another thing we're going to be looking at is rounding up and down numbers. So we know that if it's 5 or above, we round up, and if it's 4 or below, we round down. So we would learn that 2,602 would be rounded down into 2,600 if we were looking at the ones. If we were looking at hundreds, we would round the whole number up to 2,000, to 3,000, sorry. And again, if we're looking at tens, we'd round it down again, so it would be 2,600. Again, we'll be looking at this more in depth with the children as we go on in our maths lessons. And we're also going to be looking at how to make more or less, so 10 more and 10 less. And again, it's very easy to do this. If we are adding 10 more on, we will just add another 1 into our tens and change that 0 out for a 1. So our number will become 2,612. And again, if we're adding another 1 on, we will just add another 1 in, get rid of the 2 and make it up to a 3. So our number would be 2,613. Place value is a really nice topic to start with because the children are so secure with it. We have so much support with it, with the resources we've got, and they do it every single year, going up and up, and I think they're more than ready, so they should be very confident with this. But to support at home, you could definitely continue using Timetable Rockstars for the children to get quicker with their multiplications, because this is something we're looking at before each lesson with On the Boil and throughout each day, ready for the timetable test near the end of the year. And something we're also looking at on this unit is Roman numerals. The children have really enjoyed doing Roman numerals. We've learned up to 20 and then even to 30, 40, 50 and 100. And the children have been wonderful at being able to write different numbers and translate different numbers, and we've even started adding and taking away with Roman numerals. So if you're out and about and you see buildings with Roman numerals on it, it'd be really wonderful to have a discussion with your child about what year that building might have been made, what numeral they can read. If you need any more support with your children's lessons, please let us know and we will contact you as soon as we can. Thank you.